Hi, today we'll see how to get rid of cockroaches naturally. So we have this item which is called Acorus calamus, which is normally called as you can see, sweet flag in English. In Tamil it is called vasambu, and in Kannada it's called baje, and there are so many names in other languages also. So I got this in the supermarket, which is normally kept near the camphor and other such items, or you can maybe try in the insecticide section also, where they keep the cockroach sprays or whatever. So this is called Acorus calamus, or the sweet flag. So these sticks are like this. As you can see, these are dry twigs which look like dry ginger. Since it's dry, it's non-messy and very easy to use. What you have to do this with this is just pick a handful of these and just put it inside your drawers, in your kitchen cabinets or wherever, whichever closed spaces you can just put it, and the cockroaches will gradually cease coming to your house. It is not that this is going to kill the cockroaches. It is like, what to say, so you need to be generous with these, and just for one draw maybe you have to use around 10 sticks or so. And so as I see, this one costs around 450 rupees per kg, and it is available in small packets of around 100 grams, which is around 40 rupees. So it is natural, and it's easy to use, and it's non-messy, and you don't have to keep replacing it. Once you open the packet, it is good for, I think, 2 to 3 years, and you can put it in your cloth drawers or anything, because since it's dry and it's non-messy. So this is for the cockroaches, and the pamphlet here, it says it has many uses. It is like, it is as you can see, yes, it says that it is the natural way to keep food grains insects free. So normally what I do is, in my bottles of dal and atta, I just take a few of these sticks and I put them inside the bottle. As you see, this is my kitchen drawer, and in the end of my kitchen drawer I have put these sticks, and I just push it to the end, so that when normally the drawer is open, it is not seen. And this is my provision bottle, and as you can see, I have some dal inside. To keep it insect free, I normally put a few twigs inside, so that it will stay for a longer time without insects. And this is very useful in case of people who have a problem with smoking. They want to quit it, but they find it difficult. It's because of their nerves. They get kind of tensed if they do not have their smoke. So a small piece of this can be broken, and it can be put inside your mouth. It's not supposed to be, what to say, chewed like a chewing gum or anything like that. Just keep it in your mouth as it soaks. It kind of smoothens your nervous system. So and your frayed nerves, the people who smoke, their frayed nerves get kind of soothed, and it curbs the cravings for smoke. And the same can be done if there is a sore throat, in case of an adult. And when it is very good for gastric problems. When there is a gastric problem, either this can just be broken, and it is very easy to break this. See, it breaks with a pop, can be broken, and can just be put in a small glass of water in the night, and in the morning when this is taken, it is very good for gastric problems. And gastric problem which persists for very long time also gets cured because of this, and it improves the digestion. And when many people, when they travel in the flight or when they travel in the car, they have this car sickness. So when you just pop a piece of this inside your mouth, it keeps away the car sickness. It is a breath freshener. And those who have problem with their gums and teeth, or toothache, you can just chew this. You can just chew this, and for a few minutes, maybe not too much, and then it tightens the gums, and it's very good for the teeth, and it keeps away bad breath. And the main purpose of this is, it is very beneficial for the kids. Kids, I mean infants. You have to just break it into small pieces, and you can put it in water overnight, and the that water, when it is used, is now after it is soaked in water, it becomes kind of spongy. You just have to squeeze it. You just have to squeeze it to take out the essence, and it can just be and that water can be used as a bath water for the baby. And it has a very traditional use in case of a baby, where they burn this, where they burn this acarus calamus, and they use it as an external application, and a very teeny weeny bit as an internal application. I'll show you how right now. As you can see, this is a burning candle, and I have a pot of oil near it. This is gingerly oil, but the best oil to be used is castor oil, but any vegetable oil, edible oil is good enough. Just dip it in oil like this, tap off the excess, and show it to the flame. You can even show it to a gas flame, I mean. It starts burning, and when it burns, it leaves a very, very pleasant smell, which is this is normally done for the newborn infants, and it is good to burn it in the house, because it kind of removes all the stale odors from the house. When there is a baby in the house is full of odors, and normally when they burn this, it removes the stale odors from the house. And this, as you see, when it's burning, it kind of gives a aroma. It gives a smoke, aromatic smoke, and the smoke is very, very beneficial. Now, as you can see, it is burning, so we just allow it to burn for some time. This is normally used in ovens also. You can use these sticks for your housewarming ovens, or whatever oven you do in your house, the homum that you do in your house. The smoke is very good for the lungs. That too for Ayushomam. This is very appropriate to use during Ayushomam. Ayushomam is normally done for the health of the individual, and this particular herb has a lot of medicinal properties. So when this is used as samit in the homum, it is very beneficial. So now this will burn for some time, and after it burns for some time, you can just say now for saving time, I just put it off. You see that it is smoking. You can always place it in a small plate. See, now you can place it in a small plate, and you can put it inside your kitchen cupboards. There is no, you need not fear that your cupboards or wood will catch hold of fire. Just put it on a steel plate or something, and when the cupboards are closed, it keeps off the insects. It keeps off pests like cockroaches very efficiently. So this can be done, not very often, maybe once in a week or so. Probably today you use it for one cupboard, and tomorrow you use it for another kitchen cupboard. I don't advise this technique to be used in cupboards where we keep the clothes. Just for the kitchen cupboards, I mean, where pests are more common. So it is very beneficial. Now I just hold it close. You can see the ashes. There are ashes starting to form. So you can just after it cools, this ash can be taken, and it can be applied on the eyebrows. And now, since we have heated up the stick, though it is not burned fully, it is kind of crispy. You can just break these stick into small pieces, and you can put it in your blender and make a powder of it, and you can keep it for further use. Like it can be mixed with your hair oil, or your henna, to give dark lustrous hair. It is very good for the hair. And when this sweet flat twigs as it cools, I just allow it to cool for some time, so that, and so that I can tell the other uses. I just take a few sweet flags, and just break it like this. It's very easy to break it like this, and put it in boiling water in the night. No, boil the water, and you just drop these in the night, and just close it. In the morning, just squeeze off the excess water. It will kind of become spongy. You squeeze off the excess water, and this can be used as a bath water for the babies. And not only that, the same water, when used as a last rinse for the hair, it is very, very beneficial for the hair. Keeps it lustrous, and it is very good for the children. Why? Because it keeps away the lice. It is a very, very natural anti-lice. And and this can also be broken into small bits. And this is not this oil which I have is gingerly oil. If it is a coconut oil bottle, you just have to put it inside the oil bottle, and you have to let it soak for maybe a week or so. And when this is used as a hair oil, cut it into as small pieces as possible. It is very easy to cut using a knife. And when you put it inside the bottle and keep it, it becomes a medicated hair oil, which can be used for massage of the body or massage of the hair. And it gives very healthy hair. And now I see that uh, you know it is kind of cool, but I'm not very patient to wait, because I have to finish the video. I just take a small bit of the ash. You can see it on my fingers. It is black in color. When you rub it, it becomes smooth like a powder. You can see. Okay, yeah. We take this ash, and it is smooth like a powder. I just take a teeny weeny bit of oil, and now I mix the oil and the ash together. And so it is very, I don't have an infant with me, so I just use it on my leg. You can just make a, it is very good to draw eyebrows after the baby has had a very nice bath. You can just use it on the eyebrows of the baby, and you can use it as a tika for the baby, which is a normal Indian practice. Yes. And it is smooth like a kajal. And so every time you need not heat it, so whatever you require, you can heat it and you can keep it. And even the upper part gives you a lot of soot. Not only the properly burned portions, even the partially burned portions gives you a lot of soot, which can be used on the eyebrows of the babies as a kajal. And this soot is also very good for the stomach of the baby, because the digestive system of the baby is very delicate for a newborn. And so a very small pinch, as you see in my finger, is normally applied on the nipple of the mother before giving a feed to the baby. And it should be done only once in a day. It is not to be overused. A very small portion of this, it's just rubbed over the nipple of the mother. And when the baby takes the feed, it avoids the colic problem, which normally babies are prone to. And the same ash mixed with castor oil, and when it is rubbed around the navel of the baby, in order to cure the stomach problems of the baby. So that is it. And moreover, this packet comes with a booklet, which gives a very detailed use of how and all it can be used. And moreover, if you have an elder at home, probably they have used this agarus calamus for their children, and they can guide you better. So I found this in the supermarket near the camphor section. I think you can find it in the camphor section or in the cockroach spray section, because and the picture suggests all the uses of this particular herb. And it says that it is a must-have handy herb that you should keep inside the house. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.